Welcome to day 6 of the Great Reset, everybody. I hope your diets are going well. I hope your blasting is going well. I hope you've sweated it out one good time. Now we're going to talk about eliminating toxins, not from our food and what we consume through our mouths, but what we consume from our environment, and specifically products and things that are in your home. Let's jump right into what are the biggest things in the home?
For the home, I think the simplest way of thinking about it is to think of each area of your home. And in that way, you can really understand what we're talking about. So, for example, in your bathroom, you have all your cosmetics and all the things you do for personal use. So there you have the main source of toxins, I would say, that you apply directly in your body, including
Right. Think about every single personal care product. And because I've done this recently, I don't find this to be that difficult. The hardest part is finding new products that you like that are all natural. But it's everything from your deodorant to, I was a big perfume person, hairspray, makeup, all of these things.
Makeup, shampoo, soap, creams.
Well, soap is one of the bigger ones, because if you guys have been following along for the Sweat It Out, we have to sweat and then immediately wash, with a nice organic body wash, which that's actually really nice. But for me, the harder ones were makeup. And I don't wear makeup every day, but over the years, you find like, this works for me. I like this thing. And then, you label read and it's filled with palm oil and, things that are obviously chemicals that have strange words. So I think that's one of the challenges that we put on our people out there, is really sourcing those higher quality makeup products. But think about that. You're taking it into your face. And I have to tell you, I feel like my skin and my hair are much better now by eliminating this. And the hair, I only wash my hair maybe once a week. I just rinse it the other times. So, and we all surf. So I'm literally just rinsing out the ocean.
I'm just rinsing out too. You
could just use the cleanser, Jared, on your head.
So now they're looking at some of the different compartments or areas of the house. Let's say the laundry room. Look at detergents and all these chemicals that are putting in, and it's in our clothes and we're putting it on our skin all day long as well. So there's some crazy chemicals in the mass-produced detergents, from smells, from fragrances, and just crazy chemicals in there as well. And then maybe a lot of us put cleaning materials for the rest of the house as well. So all of those.
What do you guys use? Because we started with cleaning supplies, mixing our own.
For cleaning supplies, what we do is, that every morning we do the lemon water, right? So the lemon peel, we use it first for deodorant.
It's amazing. The best deodorant that I found.
I've never done lemon peel. I bought it at the little Tamarindo's night market.
So for deodorant, or before your clean deodorant, it's absolutely great. And the second thing is that also, not the same peels, but other peels that they're in there because we do something or prepare something, we put them in a jar with vinegar and that's our cleaning. So we only use that for cleaning everything in the house. So we reutilize, part of the...
it's a better cleaning product, and then you're not sucking up the toxins. Jared, can you talk a little bit about that? Because I do think normal people are like, am I going to really breathe it in? Is it really going to come in through my skin?
Yeah. It's like, recently listened to something about death by paper cuts. Like, maybe it's a little dramatic, but one paper cut, not a big deal. Another paper cut, not a big deal. But if you line up these paper cuts every single day over years and years and years, that's going to start to really have some effects on the body. And that's what this is like. So a little bit, not that big of a deal, but it's then maybe Lau can talk a little bit more about the physiological, all of these toxins and all of the cell damage that takes place from all these little paper cuts, then all the different systems in the body, how it's affected.
Right, that domino effect, right?
Also, bam, there's a dis-ease, there's a malfunctioning of cells because of all of these paper cuts.
I think it's pretty much the idea that one time, but today, because I've heard this in so many things in different topics, not just cleaning supplies or cosmetics, It's just like that decision you make that day, and it doesn't matter. And then the next day is the same. And then the next day is the same. You forgot already of all the things you did in the past. So they have a cumulative effect. You don't even paying attention to those things because it's easier and it's more convenient to not think in those things. And the other thing that I think is extremely important is that we think that clean means smelling to something.
Right, smelling a certain way.
See, so if the clothes doesn't have that laundry smell, then it's not clean. If
they're not clean. Right, that's actually like a little bit of a paradigm shift.
Completely.
I also just didn't realize how much could absorb through the skin that is a forever chemical, so being the fascia person, I think it's the fascia that really traps that stuff inside. But there are also just so many unregulated chemicals that are out there that we have no way of metabolizing. You may not think one Windex is that big a deal, but if you are cumulatively putting in things that you cannot metabolize or cannot get out, then we're really talking about death by paper cut. I love that analogy. Okay, so the challenge to everybody is to go room by room, right? And look at all of your products and see where you can make those substitutions. Do you guys have any recommendations as far as where people can get these things? I know for me, it's like super easy in Costa Rica because we just have so many natural stores and farmers markets and things like that. But for a regular American city, where's the best place to go for this type of stuff?
Maybe you can answer that a little better. But what I would just add to this is
I was like, I grow it in the garden and make it myself.
The lemon peels,
but the lemon tree, of course.
Simplify the life. That's it. We are so used to, or back there, people are so used to have everything because it's convenient. It's just simplifying. You don't need all this stuff.
It's really true. I love the whole idea of just like one cleaning product. You make it and that's it. Yeah. And same thing with us. I mean, we have the one body wash. Me and Jordy use the same rock deodorant. But I think, if people try things like natural food stores, I think if you Google in your city organic cleaning products, you would be surprised that there's like the lone soldier in each small town that's like, let's do it right. It's just a little bit of adjustment trying to find the stuff.
I was just going to say, a lot of you can post somewhere. There's somebody that's going to respond saying, oh, hey, I was looking for the same thing and I went here. Local farmers markets, there's gatherings, there's groups. So whatever community or whatever area you're in, reach out to some people, post a couple of times online.
That's a great idea. Like even searching Facebook for that.
Yeah. So your local communities, if you're in really small communities, like I grew up in a really small, there's community boards or groups where people are chatting about
co-ops, right?
All of it, everything and yeah, co-ops, like your health food stores, and speaking to people at those stores as well. Like within a day, you should be able to have a list of places and options to find these particular things.
Well, and if anybody out there that's watching, that's doing the challenge, that's in the support group, the Facebook group, give us your suggestions, your finds, your online stores, whatever you can to help out the rest of the group. All right. Big lesson. I just also too, I was about to wrap it up because we always go over, but we have to talk about furniture because there is a story in the book, and I'll give it to you quickly, but a little baby started having seizures and reached out to Raymond Francis, the author of the book, Never Be Sick Again. And turns out they had made her this beautiful bedroom, and it had a bunch of like brand new press board furniture. It had new carpet, new paint, and it was like an insane toxic overload. New mattresses, so just be aware that these things are producing toxicities.
So he uses the term off-gassing. So you got all these paint, these chemicals, all these construction materials. A great point as well, cars, whether it's a brand new car or you're putting that pine tree, like that is one of the worst things.
We all love the new car scent. It's like, oh, the smell of chemical toxification.
The smell of toxicity.
No, it's weird. That's where, like
Our-
Bilal was saying, it's a little bit of a paradigm shift of understanding what true clean looks, feels, and smells like. So, all right, welcome to the club, everybody. You now have awareness. Let's go. Day 6.
Read the book because it explains everything really well. We cannot cover it here in this short video, but read the book.
Absolutely.
Read the book.
All right.
All right, we'll see you
We'll
back
see you
here
tomorrow.
for day 7. Join us right back here for day 7, where we talk about how supplements are no longer a luxury, they are necessity. And we have a wonderful supplemental video directly from the doctor that works for Raymond Francis brand. So he made a special thing just for our Fascia Blasters group. So we will probably be really short on day 7 and let you guys hear it directly from the horse's mouth. So we will see you back here tomorrow for day 7. Adios.